Hello student, I am Rashid Khan, your chemistry teacher here from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Class, we will discuss about the chapter number 4, that is the structure of atom, and on which we have already discussed some points. So on the next topic, that is the discovery of nucleus by the Rutherfords, we will discuss. But before moving to the discovery of nucleus, we will have to discuss about that the alpha particles. What are these alpha particles? Alpha particles are those particles that have two positive charges and have four masses. The mass of the alpha particle is 4 and they have two positive charge on it. So we know that if there is a bombardment takes place to the any gold or any metallic plate, so these alpha particles is used at that particular time. So what will happen then if there is an alpha particle got positively charged? When it strikes to the metal, these are the alpha particles which have two positive charge and have a mass 4. So these alpha particles strike to the gold plate. Suppose it is a gold foil. Gold foil. So how the experiment is done? So this gold foil, actually when these alpha particles strike to them, there will be the repulsions happen. Why? Because here if it is negatively charged, so the attractions happen, but it is the positively charged, and if the both are the positively charged, so there will be the repulsions happen. So what will be the exact criteria to be taken in that concern? When these alpha particles are struck to the metal, so some of the rays can passes through them, some of the rays bend towards slightly or move a bit, and some of the particles can move back, completely bend back to their original path. So by this, using this, the Rutherford explains. So we will here discuss about that the alpha particle is scattering by the Rutherfords. Scattering of alpha particles scattering of alpha particles, or it is also called as Rutherford experiment. Rutherford experiment, this one also termed as discovery of nucleus. So we can say that the alpha particles, which actually having two charge on them and have the 4 mass, when it strike to the any gold or any foil or any metallic foil, what will happen then? This can be better explained by the Rutherfords. And in this concern, we know that if there is electron and protons are discovered, so how they can be adjusted, how they can be situated into the atom. So this one is directed by this, or discovered by the nucleus. By the discovery of nucleus, it is confirmed that what is the actual position of electron, what is the actual position of a proton as well. So here we will have to discuss in that concern how it can happen, let's discuss. Here some of the gold plated gold foils are there. And these are placed as these placed like this. So it is what actually? It is the gold it is the gold plated or gold foil. So here is positive charge and this one is negative charges. So if there is a 2He, that is alpha particle, is bombarded, so what will happen then? These are what actually? These are alpha particles. And when these alpha particles are strike so these are strike to the gold foil in the form of rays. So some of the rays move like this. In this way, these most of these rays are the particles move forward straight without deviations. Some of the rays deviate slightly or bend slightly. Some of the other rays that can move like this. So the rays of the other, like most of these. So as we have discussed on, when these electrons are runs approx to any atom, so there will be there is the charge particles that can loses or radiation energies. Due to the radiation's energy or the radiated energy, why? Because it get accelerated, and due to the accelerated there will be the loss of energy. Certainly the loss of energy happens. If there is a loss of energy happens, so speed of electron will also decreases. If the speed of electron decreases, so there is a energy decreases, so it will be loses energy and will be come to the closer to the any atoms near to the nucleus. And once a time come when these feels very less energy, so they can be the energy decreases, so they can be falls into the nucleus. When there is a decreasing of energy falls, so it will be jump or drop into the nucleus. How they can be? Why? Because when it come closer to the nucleus and drop, but actually this is not happen. Why? Because there is a, what actually we can say, this is the drawback through which the Rutherford could not explain about that the stability of atom. So for the stability of atom, there is another scientist named as a Bohr who has explained about the stability of atom. So in this case we can see most of the alpha particles range forwarded without any deviation. That means they can be straight forwarded without any deviation. Some of the rays which shows a small deviation as well, and few of this can have a small deviation, and some of them can bend back, some of them can bend back to its positions. So the conclusion is that, so the Rutherford concluded that these are what actually? The alpha beam, the beam of alpha particles. This is what actually? Beam of alpha particles, and it is bent slightly bent. These rays are move straight without any deviation. There is a small deviation, there is a slightly deviation, but most of these rays move forwarded without any deviations, and some of them having a small deviation. Some of the rays can also have the large deviation, and in which some of these few of these rays have the bent back to its original size or turned back. This can be turned back. When these alpha particles strike to the foil of the gold, that is a gold foil, what happens then? There will be the resultant. Some of the rays, but mostly rays can be straight forwarded. Some of them can be slightly moved, and some of the other that can have the large deviation as well. And some of the rays, few of the rays can bend or turn back completely into its way. So what will be the result? The experiment shows the conclusion. The conclusion is what actually? Through these experiment, the conclusion conclude that in the case of the atom, where there is a free space on which these rays move straight, that means here is a free or vacant space, and some of the, due to which all of these are mostly rays move without any deviation, move straight without any deviation. But some of the rays turn slightly back. Why? Because there is a same charges. Why? Because this can not pass through the atom, that is a nucleus. Why? Because this is a very hard and very rigid, and it is a very smaller in size. Why? Because some of the rays passes easily. Next one is, if these rays are bent or turned back completely, that means there is some charges are as hard in which the alpha particle could not be passed through, so it will be turned back. So as it indicated that there will be something very hard and have the smaller size. This can be very hard, and this cannot allow these alpha particles to pass through them. This can resist. Why? Because this can be turned back into its way. So these are the experiment of Rutherford shows that there will be something very small, hard, rigid, in the center of the, in the center of what? In the center of the any atom there is a nucleus situated, that is a very small in size, and this can be very hard and rigid, through which could not be passed the alpha particle as well. So the observation is shows that there will be some of the charges have the same charge, are very hard. Why? Because it is a very small, so it can have centrally located, and there will be protons situated at center, and electrons are out of these can run at a very high speed. This could be proposed by the Rutherford. Now here there is some of the, so on passing the alpha particles through the gold foil, it is concluded that there will be the some of the alpha particles move straight without any deviations. So it's supposed that there will be the free space on which these particles or these rays move forwarded. Some of the rays bent slightly, that means some of the rays can bend very largely, and few of them then strike to the center. It can completely rebounded or turn back to its positions. It indicated that there will be some very dense and hard material or hard things that could be present at the center. This is the positive charge. How we can say? Why? Because there will be a alpha particle which is positively charged particles, so that could when attached or strike to the center, there will be at the same charge. Why? Because this charges is repulses back. It is not confirmed that there is only the repulsion can do this. Why? Because there is something to be very strong, that is very hard and very dense. It a very smaller structure present, that is a positively charged. So on the basis of the alpha particle scattering experiment, Rutherford shows that the conclusion shows that first one is nucleus of an atom is what actually? Positively charged. What it shows that these are the positively charged. Second one is this can have very this is very small. This is very small, hard and dense. Next one is this can nucleus of an atom is empty or free. That means is a very small hard and the nucleus of the atom is empty. Have some empty space. It is a very small as compared to the whole of the atom. So these are the conclusions supposed by the Rutherford. Now the nucleus is what actually? What is nucleus? Nucleus is what? The nucleus is the small positively charged. It is a small positively charged. It is a small positively charged at the center. It is what actually? It is a small positively charged at the center of an atom. It must be clear that the small positively charged, this one, small positive charge at the center of an atom, if it is suppose if it is an atom, so this one is what actually? This is the nucleus. It is a very small, dense, hard, and can have positive charge on it. So we can say that there is the structure on which the proton, and due to the proton, this nucleus is shown as a positive charge, and at the outer side there will be the electron revolving in a fixed circular path called as a orbit. This one is called as a orbit. So here we have to discuss on this basis the Rutherford proposed a model of an atom. So it is what we can call it Rutherford model of an atom. What it is actually? The Rutherford model of an atom. What the Rutherford proposed? Rutherford proposed that there is in a structure of an atom, the proton situated at the center and electrons runs in or moves very fast. It moves at a very fast speed at the outer side of the atom. So what it is conclusion that an atom consists of electron and proton that could be electrically neutral. Why? Because the charge of electron is always equal to the charges of proton. So the positive and negative charges will equal, then the electrically neutral of an atom is. An atom is always electrically neutral. Second, the nucleus is surrounded by a negatively charged particles called an electron, which runs very fast at the outer side of an atom.